All right, we are finally live. There we go. We went live just a little earlier than what I announced. I hope you guys are having a good evening. We are going to wait for a few people to get in here before we kick off what we want to talk about. Yeah, as you can see, she has not been on the channel, any of the streams, any of the videos. This is my oldest daughter, going by T-Bug on here. And, the one really morbid child I have that just for some reason really knows how to creep me out. She does. I'd be lying if I said she doesn't. Luke's first. All right. What's up, Luke? Yeah, she totally does.
I don't.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Trust me. She spent the whole time while we were prepping for this just staring at me through the camera on the screen. I felt like I was in a horror movie for a minute.
Eye contact is.
There's Shane. What's up, Shane? Eye contact is, yeah. The eye contact she was giving me made me feel like I was in a horror movie.
My hoodie shows where I go to school.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Never mind, my shirt does too. I'll just turn this around.
Okay.
Lady!
Yeah, lady took your spot, didn't she? Oh, man. You guys doing all right this evening? Oh, there she is. Oh, right. Yeah, lady's the attention hog and camera hog. She has to try and get in on everything too. We're gonna wait for hopefully a few more people to show up. We're gonna talk about we got two topics I'd least would like to address and talk about with you guys. That's good. That's good, Luke. I'm glad you're doing all right.
Is this gonna stay on the channel?
Yes, that's the process.
Is there a way you can cut out the part where it shows my school?
Well, maybe later. But I don't really think they saw it, so it'll be all right. I don't really think you can see it. So.
I think the only people who would know are people in the
that actually went to your school, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so ain't nothing you can really have to worry about.
My
now.
school isn't notable.
I mean, they know we live in Georgia, so it wouldn't be too far of a stretch for them to figure a few things out. But, Lordy. Shot a doe yesterday. Oh, that's great, man. I saw that video of that bass you caught, man. That was a whopper. Yeah, she's over here laughing. Shane, I'm aware you like dogs, Shane.
You want to see the dog?
Yeah, the dogs are over here. So, but anyway, all right. What's up? How are you, my fellow North Georgia brother? I'm glad. Thank you for coming in, man. I appreciate it. You of all people could probably contribute to this conversation. Excuse me. Canton, Georgia. Yep. Oh, Luke, you're from Canton? That's right. You are from Canton. That's right. I forgot about that. I got three Georgia boys if you include myself. Well, actually, no, 4 if you include Shane. Shane's also from Georgia. What? Ah. My daughter is so morbid.
It's not morbid.
She is so morbid.
It's a Disney joke.
I know it's a Disney joke. I mean, yeah, they get even. Yeah, my daughter's getting even with me because I ruin like Disney movies for her.
It's
Like I say, Beauty and the Beast. Never mind. You know what? I'm still not going to go there. I'm not going to go there on this stream. All right. Yes, I need to be quiet. Anyway, all right, we're gonna go ahead and get into the topics. See, this is the kind of mess that happens when she's like we're in the same room with each other. All righty. So, that didn't stay put. Hold up. Just give me 1 second.
Streaming is so much more chill than Twitch streaming because on Twitch I have to like argue with my chat. I had someone try to convince me to set my house on fire because I had a candle.
Oh my lord.
Because I set like a little piece of paper on fire because they asked me to. And they were like, let's start a fire timer. And every time the timer goes off, you set something on fire. And someone said, my first bet is the walls.
Okay, that is so enough of the pyromaniac stories. Because honestly, I'm kind of terrified what happens when I'm not when I'm not around her.
Squirrels are evil.
Yeah, Shane, he has.
Like the squirrel from Ice Age.
Anyway.
What?
Anyway, since we're talking about fishing, we're going to talk about the weather at least. Y'all see in an upcoming video, I know I'm a little behind on posting the videos. This week has just been unbelievably crazy. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. But what we got going on, or what I want to talk about is, I want to talk about winter fishing, but at the same time, I want to touch on, I guess you would say, Georgia weather, because it is. I mean, granted, I haven't gone down, and I don't live in Florida, so I'm sure it flip flops more than Georgia weather. But I've always said it: Georgia winter weather is bipolar. One day it's winter, and the next day you think you're coming into spring. So, hold on. I'll explain that, Luke, but at the end of what I'm talking about, I got two topics. I'm already on topic one. I'll make this one topic 3. Okay. I'll talk about that. I will talk about that, but it'll be after this. Okay.
He has a camera and internet. Bam. Magic.
Yeah, Shane, smart Alec. This isn't one of your streams, dude. Anyway, gosh, see, you guys just get me off. See, both you and now Shane get me off what I was talking about. FCP fishing. He lives up in North Georgia near Gainesville, and he fishes Lake Lanier like a lot. I want to go fish that lake so bad. I've been seeing like these tanks he's been pulling out, especially during the winter season, or late fall, early winter season. He was pulling out some tanks, and he's been pulling out some tanks. Actually, he still pulls out tanks. This man knows how to catch big fish up there. Well, you're not going to believe this, but in one of the videos I got coming out, we actually were getting strikes on frogs. Like, dead middle winter, they're hitting frogs. They're hitting topwater frogs, which was that's never happened to me before. Like, I mean, I've had them hit topwater spooks before, but I've never had them hit frogs during this time of the year. It was just unreal. I mean, it was such a lethargic bite, but I mean, they were still coming up, and they were coming up enough to breach the water, but they weren't really like inhaling the frogs. They were going after the legs and just barely holding on to them. All year long, brother. Yes, sir. I know you do, man. You bag tanks all year long. Like I said, I need to get you on this stream one day. You gotta give me some tips when I come fish Lanier. But I guess you would say we're also going to segue into some of the baits that I got. Now, I do have certain things. I want to talk about certain baits that I've seen working this winter. The frog being one of them, but I didn't bring a frog in here with me because it wasn't part of the original plan, but it was part of the topic. I should have done that. Are you still catching them in topwater in 30-degree weather? Goodness. Oh. Wow. Now, are you catching them with flukes, or are you catching them with buzz baits, frogs? Which ones? What's your bait of choice during this time of year? Luke, winter fishing. I mean, honestly, dude, I'm normally trash at it too. In the past, I normally would just skip winter fishing. I'll take a break for about 2 or 3 months and not fish, but this is probably the most I fished the winter this past Sparrow E-Popping. Oh, okay. Our Sparrow E-Pop 80. Okay. Yeah, I need to do something like that. That's okay. But yeah, look, I mean, the winter fishing, a lot of times it does require you to change your game, but I do know for a fact, I mean, if you're trash at winter fishing, or you say you're trash at winter fishing, is it because you think you need to constantly fish slow? because, or like finesse fish, because I'm actually one of the topics tonight, or the topics tonight is about power fishing during winter, because it is possible. Matt Allen with Tactical Bassin actually put a video out today talking about power fishing in like 30 degree weather, and he was nailing it. So okay, yeah, your favorite time of year to fish is winter. Yeah, I know that the a lot of the records, especially in Georgia, or at least I've been told this, a lot of the records for bass there in Georgia are normally set during like the winter transition. Do what?
I think you have me person.
Yeah, someone. Oh, Marshall. What's up, Killa? They were talking about Ned rigs. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry, but here. Oh, excuse me. I gotta take a drink. Hold on. Yeah, watch Marshall clear a room fast if you tell him you're talking about Ned rigs. That's hilarious. Trust me.
What does that word mean?
You know what? You know what is heartbreaking here? Oh, Ned rigs. I'm hopping off the stream. See, here's the proof. Told you. You start talking about Ned rigs, he starts running.
You should keep that up the entire
I should keep that up, man. That is so funny. Oh, hey, Lena. Hey, Ladybug.
You should be asleep. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah. No, it's so funny. And you know what? It's kind of heartbreaking because, I mean, I take my kids fishing. This one here is actually talented at catching fish. But she's like, I'm good.
It just ain't my thing. I'm sorry.
But yeah, but she has talent at it.
But I
like this chick was catching fish on baits I had yet to do.
Okay, but like I'm also doing you a favor because then I like watch Maddie and keep her happy, and I also get to enjoy my book. It's a win-win situation.
I know, but it's impressive. I mean, it's nice that you got something from me. Well, I can't really say that too because your boom paw fishes like or he used to fish like crazy.
I think I also got your nose.
You see that? She's actually going to like bring up genetics. That's yeah. Okay. Yeah. You see, like I said, this is what happens when her and I are in the same room. But anyway, but I mean, how are you doing? We're doing pretty good. Or Dana. Oh, Dana. Oh, that's your name, dude. I'm terrible with names unless I talk to you quite regularly or at least on certain fronts. I'm so sorry, Dana.
Do you remember my name?
I try. I unfortunately, it's etched in my brain. I don't think I could ever forget. But thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Like I said, it's been crazy. Like it's still exciting about the 1400, and we're still growing. It's like I said, the giveaways are starting to be an endurance trial. Anyway. Actually, I'm so glad. I mean, we actually have some Georgia fishermen in here that can back me up on this, where we're talking about how Georgia weather it can be just crazy. Like I said, you can have days where you think you're up north, like far north, where it's like, almost it is freezing weather. And then you'll have then like 2 or 3 days later.
Look at the emoji Elena did.
What emoji did she do?
Dang it, Elena.
That's not fair, Elena.
It isn't.
Sorry.
Cool.
Sorry, a little inside game between the family here.
Hold on. Look away so you don't have to do it.
No, we're not going to do that. Yeah, so true. Yes. Elena, we're not doing that. Stop it now.
You should
Sorry.
send that comment.
Sorry, my daughters are starting our stuff on the stream, but we're trying to talk about fishing. Anyway, but yes, the winter fishing is so bipolar. Like one day, it'll be freezing, and the next day you think spring was coming, and you honestly would think it was about springtime if you didn't know the date. And like I said, I was talking about how the fact we actually had frogs biting topwater just the other day, and it was just unreal. So look on the side streams acting funny. Yeah, I love you too, Ladybug. And Christina's is off screen trying to make us laugh too. So it's my whole,
She succeeded.
yeah, she's succeeding, making you laugh. I'm trying to pay attention to be professional here. But anyway, we're going to talk about some of the baits that I have actually been that has been working and has been and also the baits that I did get from the Sports Center in Perry, because they are a sponsor of mine. So yes, this is also sponsored by the Sports Center, because these are baits that I got. And now the baits that one of the baits that I've actually caught them on this winter have been. Now I did get a Strike King liftless crankbait. This is a 3/4 ounce Fire Tiger. They're trying to break my. They're trying, man. They're so trying my patience right now. Shane said, "Woman." Anyway.
Love you, Elena.
Love you, Ladybug. Anyway, but yeah, guys, this is a Strike King 3/4 ounce Fire Tiger. I've not been catching them on this because I haven't owned one of these, but I do know for a fact that they are fighting this coloration. And the reason why I know that is because Don H has been catching them on this chartreuse kind of shad and Fire Tiger coloration. So that was one of the reasons why I was able to get one of these, because I have a feeling I'll be getting some bites off these, especially where I'm going tomorrow. Now, Don H has been catching them on Shad Raps. Now, these are both, these are sevens. I don't know. Some just told me to try this one. Now, this one I'm fairly certain is a smallmouth coloration, but something told me to grab this one. I don't know why. It spoke to me. Could have been the color, just draw me in. I don't know, but it's one of those things. Now, the other one is a crawl pattern, because crawfish are, they are a high protein source, especially when we're getting into the pre-spawn. They're going to be loading up on crawfish. Get all that protein built up, because you know how physically traumatizing it can be for them during the spawn. Yes, we'll stream your birthday when it comes up, Elena. I am working. Anyway.
Luke mentioned a good place to go there.
All right, hold on. All right, Luke, let's see what you got here. The fish's house. My sister's horseshoe show. Parrot. Yes, I don't live far from there. I don't. You're talking about the Go Fish. Yeah. I don't live too far from there. I haven't gone there, mainly because, don't get me wrong, I'm sure it's a great place to go fish. I don't hold anything against it, but I do like a challenge. And the place is, sometimes you can get good, sometimes, it might be difficult to get a bite there, but it's almost like the fish are almost trained to bite in a way. I prefer to try out new areas, which I will be doing this year, by the way. Now, I'm going to throw up one of Marshall's favorite baits, because this has caught baits, and I know it because I've definitely seen him do it, and I've caught baits on it this year or this winter. It's the Z-Man Jackhammer. Now this one, that is the coloration that last year it was hard to find, and if I'm not mistaken, like people were buying them for almost $500 on eBay. The Fire Crawl. I do know for a fact that these were getting like some real major hits during the spawn, especially up north in like Tennessee. Excuse me. Now this one is the Heights Hot Crawl. It's a red and black crawl pattern. I've not used a bait like this too soon, but I do know that as we get closer, and as as the winter and the pre-spawn close in, red is a color that you definitely want to do. Oh, you got a new Fire Crawl coming in the mail? I got 3. That's my 3rd one right there. All right. Good night, Elena. Sorry. But normally with these, I will fish now, I do know that there is a I can never remember it. It's a zoom. It's a zoom type of swim bait. Almost looks like a shark. Almost looks like a shark tail on the end of it. But I do know that combination of red or orange with the fire crawl is just money. Like they went nuts for this pattern during the pre-spawn during last year. So I got to go ask Alex about that because I keep forgetting the brand and I need to order some. So if y'all can get a hold of Fire Crawl, definitely get a hold of Fire Crawl. I cannot recommend Fire Crawl enough. But okay. Next is one of the ones I wanted to try is actually it's a Strike King swinging swim jig. I've never owned any of these. I do know this is a tour grade bait. I do know that some of the areas I fished, this is the coloration they will buy. It has kind of a green pumpkin with June bug coloration mixed to it. I know there's a name to it, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. Oh, Luke, you told him. Just letting you know, it's kind of an inside joke between. Hold on. I posted in the community board on YouTube today for people to go show Hannah 706 fishing a little bit of love. She could, she's a friend of mine. I always call it, she's like a little sister to me. I call her little sister all the time. So. And the spinner bait is an inside joke between her, myself, and Jason Beck, namely because we always tell her to throw a spinner bait and she never will. So whenever she's unboxing or doing something live, we're always, she says, "Oh, guess what I just found?" We both say something like, "What was it? A spinner bait?" Just something like that. And she'll tell us to shut up, or we'll make fun of her accent because just go watch her. Just go watch some of her unboxings. You'll see, especially the ones that she did live, you'll see that me and Jason are giving her a hard time. It's really funny. But anyway, these swing and swim jigs. I've never owned one of these before, but I'm under the impression like how they work is like they're the ultimate weedless swim jig because the hook goes inside the bait itself. It's almost like you hook on a what's it called? Kind of thought she wasn't your sister. Well, she's not my sister by she's not my sister by blood. But I mean, I've called her little sister ever since I started talking to her, so it kind of stuck. So, but she is like a little sister to me though. Anyway, but yeah, I'm really eager to see how these go, especially since I've just recently started being able to lake fish, and we have seen some whoppers. Upcoming video, by the way, some whoppers pulled out of a lake with jigs this time of year. So now the next one, not really. This one actually, I'm going to use. I guess you would say. Probably as it gets a little thicker, it's going to be a structure. It's a structure jig. It's the Denny Brewer structure jig. So I'm definitely either going to put like a beaver on that one or really, really, really thick crawl. So, but anyway, no, like I said, this stream wasn't meant to be too long, but we are going to talk, and I'll answer some questions if you guys want to hang out. Y'all can see how my daughter loves just poking me or poking the bear. See, she's doing it now. Yeah, but
it is a talent.
Yeah, it is a talent. Yeah, genetic apparently. But anyway, hey Connor, how are you, man? Yeah, this was like I said, I just threw a poll out there to see if people wanted to see me stream, and we've had people coming in. Hey Noah, how are you, man? But yeah, we're just like I said, we're gonna go over those baits. We went over those baits. Now I'm kind of embarrassed of myself because, I normally have shad wraps in my arsenal, but I've had none this year. None. And you think I would have learned by now that I would have added to my arsenal because I've been watching Don H catch them. We're doing good, Connor. We're doing real good. My daughter's here annoying me.
I'm just existing. If that's annoying, sorry.
You see? Oh. Cut it out.
I'm not sorry at all.
Yeah, I know. She's not. Yeah.
I'm a little sorry.
Yeah. Like I said, another reason, she hasn't premiered in any of the videos. We've been doing this almost a year, and this is the first time that she's ever been on the channel in any way, shape, or form. So, huh?
It'd be like that.
It'd be like that. And like I said, and she's talented. She actually knows how to catch fish. But every time I say, you want to go fishing? No, I'm good. So, but anyway. Are there any questions you guys want to ask or any particular topic y'all would like to bring up? Because, like I said, this wasn't really meant to be too long of a stream, but if you're here, I will stay on.
Someone asked about your streaming setup.
Oh, that's right. Luke, I am so sorry, man. Let me bring that back up.
It was close to the beginning.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Well, Luke, I wish there was a way I could turn around, but you wouldn't be able to see it on the camera. I got the camera I'm using. I hate to say it's kind of El Cheapo. It's not. It's not cheap, but it's not like the higher end vlogging cameras that you normally see people with. Like the Sonys and things like that. This one's more of an import. That's it's about $180, I think. It was given to me as a birthday gift.
You might want to scroll back down in case people ask additional questions.
See, look at her. See, all right. First time on the stream, she's trying to tell me how to run it. Man, look at that.
I'm trying to help you.
Yeah, she's being very helpful. I gotta give her a hard time. She's being very helpful. Now I do have one of the little ring lights to keep the light because in some of my older videos when I'm in the my workshop or the garage, whichever one you want to call it, I look like, you can't see my eyes, it's like very shadowed, like, all you see is normally just this. So I ended up having to get a light so that it would, I wouldn't look like I'm trying to like hide my existence or anything like that. So I do have one of those little ring lights. I have the camera set with a microphone or an external microphone that has kind of a stock windsock to it. Like it's not like the high end ones. It's like one that came with it. It looks fairly, it almost looks like a microphone windsock. Excuse me. I'm using an Asus laptop to power it, to also use this. It's power. It's like, connect the camera's connected to the laptop, lights connected to the laptop. It's a gaming laptop. It's called it's one of the tough gaming models because I learned a long time ago. You don't even have to be a gamer, but buy a gaming laptop because you'll have all the power you ever need, especially if you want to do something with video editing or graphics design, special effects work. Gaming laptops where you would just go buy a gaming laptop, even though you're not going to game it. It'll have all the power you need.
I could type so many essays on this thing.
Yes, she could.
No issue.
Oh my Lord, she's a brainiac.
It's okay. You can say nerd. You won't get canceled.
You just had tech issues. What did you miss? USB cord, USB connection that normally I use to charge the camera. It just connects to USB. That's it.
Can't you get USB extension?
Yeah, it's connected to a USB extension cord, connected to the laptop, connected to the camera. All right. We got a. All right, we actually got another question. What is your favorite most thrown spinnerbait, Colorado blades or willow leaf? Honestly, I've had more bites off the willow leaves down here. I did have 2 fish this summer on a Colorado blade, and it was actually a very sunny day, but I was throwing a black and blue Colorado blade. It was a Strike King. It was a Strike King spinnerbait. Colorado, black and blue. It was that night. It was that night spinnerbait. It's the one with the blades blacked out. I was throwing like into the shade and cover underneath the trees, and they were just eating that up. So, but my favorite, what I'm gonna throw first, is probably either gonna be a willow leaf with a small Colorado blade or just 2 willow leaves. So that's probably what I'm gonna throw the most. Now the color of the bait, of course, is gonna depend on like the just the water, time of year. Normally, sometimes during the fall, actually during the fall and early spawn, they eat like the silver shad really good. Like they hit that really hard. And Marshall, actually, that picture I showed you, I told you we talked about the other day where I just recently had surgery, and it was a picture that my son took. That was one of the spinnerbaits that we were talking about, or that I'm talking about right now. Excuse me. I'm only putting this up here because he'll do it if I catfish versus dogfish. Neither. Shark eats both. Done. Anyway, but normally my favorite colors for spinnerbaits to throw are the silver shad, and if the water is like not dirty but dark, kind of like like I say, it's not necessarily dirty water, but it is like dark water completely. It's not chocolate milk. It's like not clear but not chocolate milk. I'll throw a black and blue spinner, normally with a black blade, Colorado blade. All right, Luke. Well, thank you for stopping by, man. I appreciate that. Really, I do. I really do. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you hey, make sure you stay tuned. I'm announcing winners tomorrow. It's the two winners for the 700 and 800 subscriber giveaway. So make sure you stay tuned on that. Okay. But now, if we are going to be talking bladed jigs, I like throwing this color during a certain period of time, like close to the pre-spawn. But I do like throwing the black and blue, but I'll put a crawl trailer on there. But with the black and blue, I've learned that sometimes you could be throwing something and match it and you won't get nothing. So you have to add a little contrast to it. So if they're not biting the black and blue fleck crawl that I have on, the black and blue bladed jig, I'll substitute it for a ruby sapphire or a sapphire crawl. I mean, it's a much lighter color blue, but that contrast will really help them focus in, because they might, you can sit there and throw that, that matched up black and blue and they won't touch it. But then you throw on that ruby sapphire or not ruby sapphire, just the sapphire, and they will just eat it up. All right. All right. You guys got any more questions? Like I said, I wasn't meant to stream too long. Now, I am planning on having some guests streaming next week. One has yet to confirm, and I think the other one is actually in the room right now. No, don't go. I'll start talking Ned rigs. That's another favorite bait of mine to throw. That's Marshall's favorite too.
I'm the winner.
Hold on. Is that bait? Hold on. All right, I see. Hold on. Is that bait you were talking about the other day on the phone when we were talking? Knuckle bait? Oh, gotta get me a drink. Hold on.
So unprofessional.
It is not unprofessional to take a sip of water.
Just always be hydrated. Can you believe this guy?
See, this is what I got to put up with. This I'm beginning to realize why she's not been on the channel much.
That's so mean. Bullying on Maine? Are you kidding me?
Oh God!
It'd be even better thinking my Instagram handle and see what I comment on almost all of your posts. My favorite character, unfortunately, is asleep.
It came out a year ago. Think of a spinnerbait, but instead of blades. I feel like this is I feel like this is one of those prank questions. Remember, we had that on our stream. Oh Lord. Oh, that's funny.
Hold on. You have me. I can just look up a picture of it.
Oh yeah. Well, she'll look it up for me, I guess.
You ain't getting
anything. Actually, I do have something. You know, we're gonna pause on that question right now, bro. Google it. She's googling it right now. Marshall's like, Google it, bro. I have an assistant. She's doing it.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, okay. No, I've not tried that yet. I have not tried that yet. Dana does not think it was very effective. I was going to say, you don't. I mean, Danny's a little further north than you are. Kind of. Yeah. No, yeah. Danny's a little farther north than you are, but I would say y'all still fish somewhat similar circumstances. Oh, it's a prank bait. You gonna sit there and make me use something that ain't gonna work? That's messed up, man. Are we starting what we were talking about? Are we starting angler versus angler? We're gonna start that here. Yeah, he's 1 hour north, but I mean, y'all are both north of me. I mean, you know, if you want to get technical, y'all still are in I guess you would say similar. I mean, you live in some hilly terrain. I mean, it's pretty. I mean, you know, there's some hills here, but it's pretty flat down here. But no, actually, I did have one more thing I wanted to show. New T-shirt design has hit the FW or the FWF Gear store. Thanks to Miss Diamond Clark.
Queen.
Yes, Diamond, you have a fan. This is the one that has been wanting to meet you for years now. Okay. There we go. That is another one of the designs that Miss Diamond has come up with. I am taking. What? Really? We're not talking about that right now. Okay? Man, everybody just. Yeah. But yeah, this is one of the designs that she also came up with. Initially, this was meant to be just a logo for the branding, like of the channel, like, you know, the one I have now. But I went with the one with the emblem. But this still was just too cool not to use. So I am going to be throwing it on t-shirts, sweatshirts, or t-shirts, hoodies, and I am going to have a hat made for it as well. Actually, you know what? Here, we can do it like this. There we go. Sorry, I'm still learning the system, but yeah. But yeah, Diamond has done some amazing work. I do have some more designs that I will be releasing soon. The store's being just a little finicky with me. It's really user error, so I can't really blame the store. But but yeah, I'm really excited about these about this the new merchandise that's coming out, and of course, if anybody wants to help support the channel, please, I am going to start throwing out discount codes very soon, so make sure y'all stay tuned for those in the upcoming weeks to come. Because like I said, this is just a new design that I've just recently added. I still have more coming. I'm still trying to work on getting hats made. So the t-shirts, sweatshirts, and other, if you want some, if you want the logos on like some of the apparel that or other merchandise that Teespring offers, just let me know, and I'll make sure that I get it designed and on there. Okay, I got to put, yeah. Discount code is NEDRIG. Oh, but Marshall, you killed me, man.
I'm going to name my child
NEDRIG. NEDRIG. Oh, sorry. I got it. Marshall, Mr. Georgia Bassmaster here, revealed to me yesterday. He snuck it in, and his wife didn't realize it, but he named his children after like brand names. Like he has one of his kids' names is Berkeley after a fishing brand. And it's so funny because she didn't find out until later. Dude, bravo. Let's see, man, that's just great. Hey, bro, I'm sorry. Sorry for the laugh at your expense, but that is just clever. Oh, I mean, she was going to be Livingston, but unfortunately, her mother overruled that one.
What Mama told me about how y'all named me was she came up with a list that you got to choose from.
Pretty much. Yeah, I didn't get much of a choice in naming you. She named you right off the bat. Lordy, that's so funny. Discount code is NEDRIG. That's probably what I'll do just for you, Marshall. When I do the discount code, that's what I'll write. That's just for Marshall.
My social security number is, just kidding. If any of you find out what my social security number is, tell me, please, because I don't know.
Oh, my Lord. You see what I got to deal with?
I'm funny.
Oh, my Lord.
He's just scared.
Marshall. My son's name is from a guitar amplifier. Peavy? Or is it Marshall too? Or we just? I remember that joke from Ron White because he had actually named his son Peavy or something, or he named it after something. And he said, "I guess we want to name the other one Blawpunk." So, oh Lordy! All right, we're going. Well, I hope y'all enjoy I hope y'all like the new design. Y'all reach out to Miss Diamond if y'all want to do something like this. I highly recommend her. She's very creative, very talented. Oh, no, your son's name is Marshall. Okay. I'm sorry, maybe if you'd said his name was Peavy, I wouldn't laugh at it, but all right, we both have great names then. Yes, y'all do. Oh, my Lord. See, I need to have like the three. You know what? Part of me, hey, you guys want to go live? Like honestly, seriously, Dana, Marshall, you want to go live? I'll send you I'll send y'all invites. Seriously, if y'all want to go live with me, because I mean that would be cool. Will you stop it? Say, like I said, my weirdo child. He's trying to bite me. Thanks, Tom. I appreciate that. Stop it, youngin. Like I said, this is the mess I have to tolerate with her. Bite him. Stop, Tom. Don't encourage her. Old man is in bed right now. Oh, come on. That would be excellent. I'm sure April would love that. I would love to see her just reaching out a camera view and smack you. Like she did.
Behind the head.
She did once. Tom, quit encouraging her. She'll do it. Buy him once for me. Oh, come on. That's not helping, man. Oh, my Lord.
If you're going to hop on with other people, I might go.
No, they're not.
Okay.
Dana hasn't said he'd hop on and Marshall's in bed. So I don't think Miss April would like that. And I really don't want, Marshall blames her for the reason why we haven't collabed yet. And I really don't want to ruin that chance or take the possibility that, she was the one telling him not to. Just kidding, April. Oh, you stop. She's trying to get me in trouble over here. My child. Oh, my Lord. Okay. Yeah, I'm all for that, Dana. That's a good question. That's a good question because honestly, I know there's some spots down in Tobo, and yes, Don H, I did see the thing about going fishing tomorrow afternoon. Just contact me, okay? Or I'll text you later, all right? So I'm actually all for it. But I do know that I think there's a few spots down in the lake that Don H and I fish our tournaments in. But because I'm fairly certain he caught one during our first tournament, I'm fairly certain he caught a spot. But yeah, what are the spots? How are the spots hitting up there? Because I do know that there are a hard fighting fish. I know that Davy Height swears up and down by spotted bass. But like I said, we're still in the planning phase, but I'm hoping there'll be some Florida trips coming out fairly soon, or be coming to the channel this year. Isn't that right, Mr. Ned Rigg? At least that's in the planning phase, or hoping planning phase. We both want to go down and try to see if we can't slay some peacock bass. So that's both one of our bucket list fish. What?
You're such nerds.
Nerd, really?
I mean,
and this is coming from the band geek, okay?
Geek. I'm not in the band. I don't know what he's saying.
Yeah, this is good. Yes. Yeah, I've heard of 2-pound spot fights. Yes. I love spots. Been catching plenty of big ones lately. They're getting all fattened up. I do know in February. I love watching the Classic. Honestly, I take a lot of cues off the Classic and Bassmaster all again because the elite, you can learn a lot by watching the elites too. But Hartwell has just some fat spotted bass, and I want to go fish that so bad because Davey Height just, like I said, he was pulling out these chunks during the 15 Classic. Five-pounder fights even better. Yeah, I don't doubt that. I guess those 3 or 4 of us pretty regularly up there. Okay, we got to go up to Lanier, Marshall. Honestly, I feel like we're going to be planning a collab trip, like trips all over the state. I do know I want Hartwell to be on it, but I mean, I do know that I'm wanting to yank Don H with us too on a few things as well. So, because normally Don H is going to be with us, unless it's kayaks, which he swears up and down he's not going to get in a kayak. But I got money that we'll get him in one this year. I got money on getting him in one this year. Oh, excuse me, honey. Sorry. I thought she disappeared. She came back.
I might go to bed soon.
You might go to bed? Okay. It is fun to watch. Nope, see? Yeah. Don H says, nope. Yeah, uh-huh. Like I said, we'll see. We'll see. I got money. We'll get you on a kayak this year if the circumstances are right. Uh-oh. Hope everything's all right, Connor.
Just ask them to leave.
Okay.
Good night.
Yes. Good night, sweetie. All right. She left. Sorry. She wanted to go to bed. Believe it or not, she's one of the few kids that actually puts herself to bed and will go to bed. Yeah, I do know for a fact you want to catch some monster stripers. We got to go up north near where Mr. Alex Rudd's home lake is at, or one of his home lakes. Because I know, if I'm not mistaken, he pulled like a 40 or 50-pound striper on one of his videos last year. It was just awesome. Okay. All right. Hold on. You done got my attention now, Dana. Where is that? You got to tell us now because you got my attention on that one. Pell City, Florida. Hey, Don H., we got to go to Pell City. We got to go to Pell City. Pell City, Alabama. I don't know that. Pell City, Alabama. We got to go to Pell City. Man, that's okay. Yeah. I am seriously getting the blood pumping talking about those big stripers, man. I really want to go catch some of those big stripers. Oh, you got a video up. Everyone, video coming. Make sure y'all go sub to Dana's channel as well as Marshall's, FCP Fishing, and Georgia Bassmasters, of course. Oh, my Lord. We are graced by Mr. Gabe himself. What is up? How are you? How are you? You doing all right? Appreciate you coming on. I really do, man. It's nice. It's nice that you came along. Yeah, it's awesome that Gabe popped in, dude. You so surprised me on that one, dude. It's awesome. It's awesome to have Mr. 10 Horse Monty around. Oh, didn't make, I guess you'd say, as big of a deal out of it as I probably should have. That video with you and your dad, Gabe, about the guy that was encroaching, getting a little too close for comfort. Yeah, me and Don H. encountered that in our last tournament. I didn't address it like I should, but man, See, I'm normally a pond hopper, and lake fishing is kind of new to my repertoire here lately. So I've never really had to deal with that. But man, I see how it can get heated. I really do, because that he came on. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to put it in the camera because honestly, I don't want to talk about it too negative. But man, me and Don H. were fishing this one spot, and he just came hauling in, just disturbed all the water and everything. You count that at least once a week. Like I said, I'm still new to lake fishing. I'm normally a pond hopper or a back creek fisherman. Lake fishing is becoming a new frontier for me. And Don, I've been blessed by meeting, Don H. and he's my brother. He's I met, it's been a blessing having him around and having him part of the channel, because honestly, he keeps on saying he doesn't want to talk, but I'm like, dude, sometimes you're so funny, like you're being funny, you're not even trying to. Yeah, I know you're a pond hopper. I'm just saying I've never encountered that issue like you and your dad had, and that Dana encounters at least once a week. Like I've never really had that issue like to that extent, to the point where emotions start flaring a little bit. So, dude, you didn't bring any Mexican? I'm starving. I want some Mexican. Sorry. One of the kids of the wife came out. I don't know which. I'll find out in a minute. But yeah. Oh, Luke. Yeah, Luke, I know you're a pond hopper. I know now. Like I said, Luke, y'all also need to go sub to Luke's. Feels weird talking to a camera. Yeah, I mean, I keep telling him, like, don't talk to the camera. I feel like you're talking to someone there. But, you know, Don says he's not a people person. But, like I said, I think he's hilarious. Like I said, go watch Double Trouble 1 and watch him sit there paddling backwards in a boat. He's not even trying to be funny, and it's probably one of the funniest things that you'll ever see on the channel. It's just the look on his face. Yes, from Mr. Gabe himself, 10 Horse Monty. There are so many places to fish on a lake. Don't fish on top of other folks. Respect. Yes. Yes. Kids, if y'all watch this, and you're coming in, you're gonna be new to lake fishing. That's some gold advice for your fellow anglers. Don't fish on top of someone. Give them some space. Show respect. It's a big lake. There's fish everywhere. Oddly enough, from what I understand, the guy that did come in on us, and he came in on us like twice, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think he caught anything that whole day. I could be wrong. Didn't check. Didn't go out of my way to go see his catch, but he did not have the look of, he didn't have the look on his face of someone that caught fish. He looked like he had a rough day. See, some other good advice from Mr. Georgia Bassmaster Marshall here. He says he tries not to get within 40 yards of anyone. So you know what? That's some good advice, guys. Anybody who's new, to bass fishing, especially lake fishing. If you get a bass boat, learn some etiquette. Etiquette goes a long way. It really does. And show the kayakers a little bit of respect, or a little bit of respect too. Don't come by them like hauling butt either in a bass boat. Don. Sorry. But yeah, no, it's anyway. Yeah, that was a very heated. That was kind of heated. I had to. I really, I try not to lose my composure too much unless I catch a fish. Then anything coming up. Actually, yes, there are. Stay in the pond. Oh, you know what? Here, you interrupt my question, Don. I'll get to that in a second. Anyway, yes, Gabe, we are actually, Don H and I are in the planning phase. We got to, we're trying to make sure that it's going to be feasible, but we have talked about actually traveling out of state for some tournaments this year. And, that's one of the things that we're talking about. Like I was saying, we're going to up the game of what we present, how we do things. What we're going to bring to you guys and everything. So yes, there are tournaments in play, and they're all my wife. Like I kid you not. Like I was streaming with a friend last week on a different project, and she ended up calling me back, and she ended up calling me to the back and threw me a piece of paper, and she found all these tournaments, and I'm like, wow, okay. So, and I spoke with Don H about it, and I mean, like I said, we're still in the planning phase to see if it's possible, but yes, I do think we have quite a few tournaments lining up this year. Don't have it confirmed, but it is in the planning phase, we might also be going to the Bassmaster Classic again this year too. So that'll be twice in a row, or twice in a row that we've gone to the Classic since the channel's kicked up. So I'm really excited about that too. Maybe finally get to meet Davey Height and Randy Howe. He was actually sick at this past year's Classic, and I didn't get to meet him then. But we had actually had it in the works to try and meet up, but he got sick, and it didn't work out this time around. And Davey was just wrapped up. I didn't get a chance to even talk to him, but did have. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Marcia's going to be there this year. Thank you, Gabe. Yeah. This is what Don H said about, showing etiquette to the kayakers on a lake. Stay in the pond. Yeah. Yeah, I feel you, brother. Yeah. Well, I am going to go ahead and cut it short, or not cut it short. Actually, we've been on for about an hour. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and cut it off here. Guys, thank you so much for coming on and talking to me. Marshall, Dana, Connor, Gabe, thank you so much, man. It was a great surprise you coming in towards the end. I very much appreciate it. Marshall, we'll be getting in touch with you probably tomorrow as well. Don, you can give me a call right as I end the stream. Guys, thank you so much. All right. Yes. All right. You know what? Here, hold on. Yes, he slows down for the yaks, but he complains about it. He shows the etiquette. He's just not happy he has to do it. Yes. All right. Anyway. Well, yes, you do. Good to see you. Good to see you too, Gabe. Thank you so much, man. Well, anyway, I want to do my little wrap up here. Of course, you guys, please go sub to these. If you guys are watching this, please go sub Georgia Bassmasters, 10 Horse Monty, Trailing Anglers, which is Don H's channel. He says he don't like people, he doesn't like talking to the camera. But I'm gonna break him of that this year. I mean, he's gonna have a different variation of stuff, but we're gonna get him up and running sometime this year. Well, I mean, it would be a mixture of fishing and outdoor stuff, the hobbies that he likes to do. But like I said, make sure you guys go and sub to Georgia Bassmasters, FCP Fishing, Dana's channel, Gabe's channel, the famous Gabe 10 Horse Monty. I'm gonna make sure I'm not leaving nobody out because we did have a few people in here. Okay. Oh, and Mr. Luke Crane, go subscribe to Luke Crane's Outdoors because he does a combination of both fishing, trapping. He shot himself a doe today. His dad shot a deer in one of his other videos. He actually puts out some really good stuff. So, guys, thank you so much. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe and make sure you enter for the 700 and 800 subscriber giveaway, which we are announcing the winner tomorrow. So, guys, thank you so much. Y'all have a good one. God bless. Good night.